Welcome to the next video. So this one I'm going to be showing you a really good website that Project Discovery has actually released, and it's called Chaos Project Discovery. Right here. Now, if you're watching this video and you want to find a nice subdomain takeover, which this section is going to be about, you just basically download all these domains. It's a really good idea that I came up with. I'm not going to try it yet. So you can sort by the number of subdomains. This one here is got 5 new subdomains. We're obviously can run a diff and just try and get those domains. But if you look at this one, this bug bounty program, they've got over like 6 million. So if you just download this is the cloud button. This will download the domains to a folder. So you can just click on like download every single one. And once you've done that, you can open up a terminal. And when you've got all those folders, all those files saved, there'd be over 6 billion. As you can see, there's a total of 6 point. There's lots. I think there's like, so 5.367 billion. So that's a lot of subdomains that we could find takeovers for. I bet you there's already people doing this, but hey, why not just show you how to do it? So when you've downloaded those to a folder, all in one folder, kind of like this one here, I'll show you. They'll come in a folder like this. I'll just show you here. I've got one called domains. They'll come in a folder like that. They'll come up zipped up like that. And then you just extract it, and it will obviously come up with another folder exactly the same as this. And then what you do is you put all the domain files into one. You put all the files into one folder. Because then what we can do now is we can go cat. We can go cat. I'm still waking up. We go cat and then go to my folder, which is in my documents called domains, and then it's spelled it wrong. And then we just go asterisk.txt. And then we want to sort by unique, and then we want to append it to a folder called domains. I've already done this because this takes about a few seconds, but anyway, I don't want to do that. I've already got that, and if I have to do a count, a word count, so WC is a word count. I want to just look at the lines, and there is over 6 million. So exactly as we predicted, but there'd be a little bit more than this one, because I've included Alibaba too. So it's going to be over 6 million. Then what we want to do is we want to use a program called Subsy, which is basically a subdomain takeover tool. And you can just go to GitHub to find that. And I'll just show you that now. I kind of like Subsy more than Subject, just because it tells you a little bit more information when it finds vulnerabilities. It tells you, there's a vulnerability, the subdomain takeover on WordPress, there's a discussion, there's a report, and then there's the documentation. Subject doesn't do that. That's the program there. Obviously, it's written in Go, so you just do like a go get -u-v, and then the repository name, and then that will install it, and then you just do that and install it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Subsy. These are the arguments here we can use. These are the different arguments. And we're going to actually choose the targets folder, targets file, and the domains. And then we're going to hide any failures, so hide any ones that fail. And we're going to change the concurrency to maybe 100. We'll do 50 because it's default to 10, which is slow. Then we'll just verify SSL. And then run that, and that's going to load 6 million domains, over 6 million domains, and it's going to check for subdomain takeovers. A lot of them are unbounced, but let me tell you, I'm not going to show you all. This is going to take probably a couple of days, so I'm not going to show you. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about unbounced. Unbounced will come quite often, but it's actually not vulnerable. They've actually patched that service. So if you come up with an unbounced one, don't worry about it. It's usually an edge case one, so some of them are edge case, meaning that sometimes they can be vulnerable, sometimes they can't. And there's a really good website to actually show you that, which is XYZ. And it's made by Ed Overflow. And this is the part tells you what the error codes, the codes are, and what the message you should get back to see if it's vulnerable or not. So right here, there's for example, Adama. And if that says if this is your website and you've created it, try refreshing in a minute, then it's vulnerable. Things like, for example, DigitalOcean, if it says domain users do name servers with no records do, then it's vulnerable. But things like Fastly, if it says a Fastly error unknown domain, then it's edge case, meaning it could be vulnerable, it might not be in all cases. And there's different things like that. So this is a good reference to look at too, and I'll put this in the description in the resource. So as you can see here, it's found 2 unbounces, but hey, we could still check it, but usually they're not vulnerable. So if there was, we can actually show you that too. So unbounce, let's find that. Unbounce, which is right here, which is edge case, request URL not found. So if we go to issue, this is a good option because this is good that we can actually look at the issue too. It tells you a little bit about it too. But most cases it won't be vulnerable, so it's not worth it, really. And also there's YouTube videos as well, so if you were to look at Fastly takeovers and whatnot. There's a lot of videos too that we can actually look at. So if you look at Fastly Subdomain Takeover, there's a lot of good videos that we can look up to actually learn how to do it. Sorry, the sun, that's not what I was going to do. So yeah, this is some good videos too. That's a good video, a really good video to look at by this guy. He's a good hacker, and these are worth to look at. Anyway, moving on to the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. This quick, mass subdomain takeover technique you can use. So cheers and happy hacking, guys. Catch you later.